Hey folks, this is what we wake up to this morning. My my York furnace draft motor went out.
So tell me cover the ears.
So cover the ears because it make a whole lot of noise.
Yeah, I'm not going to lower the volume on this clip. So warning, warning, loud noise coming up. Take out your earbuds, all right? Let's go down the hall. This is what we woke up to today. So Joe is looking on the replacement price, and of course none of them is on the 158. Why, Jesus, why? I woke up so ratted today, guys. Ratted means angry, okay? Well, I didn't really wake up angry. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. After I ate the dinner meal at 4 o'clock, I started to have some discomfort. It wasn't any pain. It was more like feeling gassy. So that's one of the symptoms of the gallbladder issues, right? So I just took a shower, put the heating pad, and went to bed early. When I woke up this morning, Joe was telling me to go ahead and pursue Kaiser to see what's happening about my ultrasound, because I haven't heard from them in a week. They're not this, lazy about giving me my appointments usually. So I called, got through the radiology, and they're like, we can't process it because the doctor that put the order in put the wrong code. So she wanted me to contact that doctor, which I don't know who he is. He's just somebody that saw me in urgent care. So I told her I would contact my doctor because my doctor knows that every March she orders an ultrasound to see what's going on anyway. So I emailed my doctor, she emailed my doctor and the doctor that took care of me, and hopefully all this will come together. I even told my doctor, please let me know when you've ordered the test so that I can pursue radiology so I can get this test done, because honestly guys, I have to take control of my life. Things have been falling apart around me. Even before we closed the shop, financially things, fell apart. And now health-wise, things are falling apart because when you're stressed out, you tend to eat bad. And so then other things will come on. So I need for them to take a look inside of me to let me know what's going on. If that polyp has grown bigger and it's blocking something, or if the gallbladder is not working, I'm already resigned to the fact that I may have to have surgery, and God will provide. God will take care of me and he will provide. I can't teach you guys about not being fearful, and then here I am living in fear, right? So I got to face that head on and deal with that now, because we don't know what the next few months will hold for us. Who in this household is going to have to go get a job, and who will be able to take care of me if I have to have surgery and all that stuff. So I got to take control of this situation. If I don't have to have surgery and I can continue eating healthily like this and the symptoms abate and go away, then we're going to do that too. But I have to stay focused on my eating plan. So I'm going to tell you guys, the calories and stuff that I ate for the past 7 days, why I'm down 9 pounds. Of course, I don't want you guys to do this. You probably won't be able to do this anyways, because the reason that I was able to eat that little calories each day is because of all the swollen organs that I had inside of me that was kind of pushing my stomach. And so I didn't have any appetite, no space to fit the food, yada, yada. What I want to get into really quickly though is the source of my anger this morning. I saw that man, the one that publishes my book. Wait, let me go back. He's not my publisher, he's my printer. I'm the publisher because I'm self-published. So I did all the work, gave him the book to print. He says he buys the book from a printer to sell it back to me, but he probably is the printer himself, because he's been in this line of work since he was in his 20s, and now he's my dad's age, in his 70s. So you best believe he owns a printing press. So he's probably the one doing all the printing himself, making all the profits when he sells me the books, and then he's also making all the profits when he sells the books to Amazon. When Chemist sent me the guide as to what this guy sold in February, and keep in mind, this software or app or whatever she's using is not 100% accurate. It could be a little bit less books, it could be more books, but this is right at the middle, right at the median range. He sold 178 books in February. He grossed $3,500. Subtract about $450 from that for his cost, if even. It might be $2 as his cost. What we should have split would have been $2,600. I should have gotten $1,300. I mean, how can somebody be so crooked to see me struggle? I'm going to start posting this shit on Facebook. Honestly, I'm going to start posting this on Facebook, because he's on my Facebook. I'm going to say, how can people be so crooked to go into partnership with you and tell you you're going to get a piece of the pie and you don't get nothing for 5 years?
Hey, You don't tell him you know more or less where to make.
I'm not telling him any of that because this is something that Amazon doesn't approve of these people that sell on Amazon to use.
Well, she don't know who tell you nothing.
The chemist was nice enough to give me the information. All he's going to say, Joe, is that, oh, that I don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. We haven't sold any book. And he's going to shut me down with that. So why waste my time with that, right? My goal is to get this man to stop selling my books. I don't feel like I'm going to see any money ever. I'm not going to get back any of the lost money. So you know what? I'm going to stop you from making money off of my talents and skills that God gave me. That's what I'm going to do. So I called him up from my cell phone. He picked up the receiver, didn't say a word. Now, when you call somebody, they're supposed to say hello, right? When people call me, I pick up the thing and go, hello, so they can know that the call was connected. He doesn't say nothing. He just sits there. He's breathing on the phone. So I don't say nothing either because I'm like, let's see, because he's waiting to hear my voice first because he's not sure who's calling him from California. He's probably just guessing who could be calling him from California because I call every year about this time. So he doesn't say anything, so he hangs up the phone. So I call him from my landline, which shows up a number. My landline's not blocked. So I called him, and he answers the phone, and he does the same thing again. So I said, hello, Ed? And he goes, yes. I said, Ed, this is Barbara in California. And he goes, Barbara, how are you? And I said, fine. I didn't ask him back how he was. And I said, I'm calling because I'm looking to buy more books by the end of this week, and I want to find out has my prices changed. Because every year my prices go up. And so he's all like, no, your prices are still the same. He probably has to think, okay, can I raise the price on her? No, she sounds mad. I better not raise the price on her. And I said, okay, I'll have money by the end of the week and I'll call back to purchase my books. Then I said, but I have something else that I need to discuss with you. I said, Ed, how is it that I have not received any money from Amazon for 5 years? Not a dime from Amazon for the sale of my books. I said, and you can't tell me my books are not selling because your customers, I'm calling the people who buy from Amazon his customers because he's the one that Amazon gives the payout to because I granted him permission to distribute my books through Amazon because we were going to share the profits, right? And he's all like, I said, how is it that your customers call me to complain that they're not getting the right book that I'm advertising at my show because I'm advertising the book with the color inserted pictures and the spiral bound. He's selling the perfect bound, which means it has glue on the back. I'll find it and show you guys. And the pictures inside are black and white. Who wants a black and white photo for food inside of a book, right? Amazon has a rule where you can't sell spiral bound books if it's not inside of the folder, like that one book I showed you guys, you know, in one of the other vlogs. And they also have a rule where you can't put color pictures in with a black and white book. They used to be able to do that before, but they changed the rules. So it has to be full black and white or full color. I can't afford full color, so I went with color inserts, and that's what I'm selling. That's what I buy from him to sell. And so I said, you're the only one that I gave permission to distribute my books through Amazon. So you're the one that's supposed to collect the paycheck from Amazon and then split it with me. Why have I not seen a dime? And then he's all like, well, there's a limit that you have to reach for them to pay out. He means threshold, right? I'm like, the threshold can't be over $100 because you cut me a check for $60 once before. That's the only money I've ever received from all my hard work with this book with him. And then he's all like, I'm going to have to check with that department to see, you know, if we have any money for you. Now, he's going to go to his wife and he's going to ask her, you know, can we cut her a check because she's complaining? You know what I mean? He's probably going to try to send me like a $60 to $100 check, which I would promptly cash too if he sends it to me. But my main goal, guys, is to shut him down. I don't want him to distribute any more of my books. I would rather my book not show up on Amazon because that's not blessing me. If you go and you Google my book and it comes up on Amazon, that's not sending you back to me, to my website. I'm the one that's sending people to him, if you think about it, because people who come watch my cooking channel, they'll see that I have a book for sale, and before they go to the website, which is what I always say, you know, go to my website and buy the book, they'll go to Amazon for whatever reason. Maybe they feel more secure with the Amazon website because it's a trusted name. Maybe because they have Amazon Prime, they don't have to pay the shipping. Maybe they can buy an ebook there because I did solicit him to make an ebook so that we could sell the ebook too. He never, ever, ever came back and told me anything about an ebook, and I really think he's selling an ebook also. So I was so ratty this morning. I tell you, my blood pressure is boiling because this man has been a crook for 5 years. I know I got to get this sore out of my life. So I talked with Cess this morning early, and she's like, get a cease and desist letter, send it to him, registered mail, so he can stop selling your books through Amazon. If it doesn't stop, then you need to go to Amazon and tell them to stop distributing it. I don't want to move too quickly on Amazon because I read something where it says, maybe chemists can clear this up for me, that if you go to them and you say, I want you to stop selling a book, they'll retire the title. Now, if they retire the title, does that mean I can't put that book out, back out there myself again? Because what if I want to make a book with that same name, that same type of book, or maybe the same book again, but change around some of the pictures, change around some of the recipes, change around the cover? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just told Joshua that, I asked him to record me to show you guys this, and he says, nope. And I said, okay, I was going to give you all my money. And he busted out laughing. It's like, what money? This is the book that he's selling. Perfect bound, meaning that it's glued on the back. You guys see? It's glued, so when you pop it open like this, it's glued like a regular book, see? Black and white photos, because this is what Amazon will accept. They don't accept black here, or black and white here, and then colored here. Colored inserts.
Which has got to be a lie.
Well, they used to accept colored inserts before. I don't think it's a lie. You know why? Because if not, he would have been selling this.
You think so?
If Amazon accepted color inserts with spiral bound, he would have been selling this. He would not have been selling this.
But
because he'd rather not sell this, because people don't like cookbooks to be perfect bound. Because see, no, stay open, see?
Yeah.
You can't look at the recipe, see?
But why such odd rules from Amazon?
They just change it in the middle for him. So this is what I'm selling with the blue, of course, because I picked blue, but at first they did white just to send me the sample. So this is all I have left. I'm never going to own this book again, because I'm not buying it from him again. I'm too pissed off. $400 for 50 books that I have to pay him. And you know he makes a lot even off of that when I purchase to resell. And so, just in case, Julie, you asked me before where he's located. Swampscott, Massachusetts. He probably doesn't live there. That's probably just where he puts for his business. But the company is Author Inc. I'm going to call the name now, because even though I don't have any proof of how much money he's making off of my head, I have proof that he did not send me any money in 5 years. One check I got from this man was $60. I probably still have the stub in there somewhere. I'm going to have to redo this. But on a better note, this is what I really wanted to show you. Remember I told you guys several times that when Jada was, when I was pregnant with Jada, we didn't know that she was going to be a girl, right? They gave me one ultrasound and it didn't show the sex. So mommy was crocheting this white. I think Julie will appreciate this. Mommy was crocheting the white. And then when Jada was breech and the priest laid hands on me and she turned and everything, they did another ultrasound and they said, oh, she turned. I'm like, she? And so I called mom, and the good news was that she turned. And the better news for mommy was it's a girl. So she added the pink then, and then she piped it with the pink. She trimmed it with the pink. So this thing is older than Jada because mom made this right before she was born. And it's still standing up really, really well. Look guys. She has other blankets too that mom's friends made for her and people from the church and stuff, but she treasures this. So this is going to go on for the rest of her life, because I'm going to put this safely in a bag and air vacuum seal it shut or something. But I wanted to show it to you guys because, God, Josh, I miss my mom so much right now. I don't know what's going on with me. I guess maybe because I'm having trouble with my health, but I really do miss her. So I'm going to put that back in my room. This is the next bag we're making. So you have to sew these pieces on first, then cut it into that shape. Then I'm going to get my template and then start assembling. But we're starting to do things now, like putting buttons on the bottom and put pockets. And, you know, that's how we roll. Let's go to school, Josh. Bye, Josue.
Okay.
Joshua's torso is longer than his legs, so he has to have the seat right up on the steering wheel, while Joe doesn't need it that way. Y'all love my bag that I'm using? Yes. Joe, seriously, this stiff thing feels good though. I really like my big bag, guys. Look, everything is secured. Joe, throw the cloth right in here. Throw the cloth right in here. Look, guys, see? The bag hold everything. We're better commercial than this. Hold this. Oh, come on, Joe. Like, if it's not bad enough to try to avoid these surveys on the phone, they're gonna come here and give you one when you come to Walmart. How did we do today? Bad. Why? Uno cost me too much money. Why? Uno never have the cloth where I want. Why? I don't like that leave at the door. They give me no survey paper. Y'all know I'm mad, right? For this man to sell $3,500 worth of books and not give me a dime. Y'all know I'm mad, right? I just figured out why I feel a little bit down today, guys. Today, March the 5th, would have been my Uncle Les's birthday. He was born in 56, so he would have been 62. He died in 2002 at the age of 47 due to lung cancer. I really do believe he got that over there at the Kuwaiti War, because I have another cousin from my dad's side. Uncle Les is from my mom's side. He died from the same cancer shortly after Uncle Les, and both of them were in that same war, so I blame the war on that. Jada came in, went to the studio with Colin. We took Josh to school already. We stopped and picked up a couple pieces of fabric to do a bag that Jory suggests. I'll show you guys when it's done tomorrow. Yeah, I finally figured out why I feel a little bit down in the dumps. I was thinking it's just because I miss mommy, but it's because I miss my uncle too. He's been dead almost 16 years, and I miss him like he just died yesterday. He was that strong a force, all right? So it's about 4:38. Joe and I are going to go to the gym. That always makes me feel better. I think whatever that hormone is that kicks in when you're working out, and the fact that I'm watching Frasier, everything puts me at peace when I'm at the gym. So the only thing that takes away my peace at the gym is when they put Fabuloso in the spray bottles to clean the machine. Oh God, I can't stand the smell of that thing. I go in the bathroom and I wet my towel with the soap, with the water and the soap that's in there, and that's what I do. I was watching MSNBC Ari Melber, and this guy named Sam Nunberg, N-U-N-B-E-R-G, I think, or B-U-R-G. He's stupid. He's gonna go to jail because he's defying Mueller. He already spoke to Mueller. Mueller found some information out of him that he needed, so he wants him to go in front of the grand jury and turn over all his emails. I don't think he's implicated, but I think Roger Stone. Bill Maher calls him the albino assassin because he looks like an albino, and he was Trump's assassin until he got fired. And Sam Nunberg is like, that's my mentor. I'm not going to go in there and have them put any case against my mentor, blah, blah, blah. And everybody on MSNBC, all the lawyers were telling him, like, you're stupid. You need to go in and deal with this, because if you think you're protecting him, you're not, because if there's something that you can protect him from, then turn over the emails. Then they'll know that he's innocent, right? So I'm telling you, on Friday, that guy's going to go to jail because of the fact that he needed to turn over the emails today, and he needed to show up for Friday. So, you know, every Friday it's something new in this administration. So he hates Trump because Trump fired him, but he loves Roger Stone and Steve Bannon, so he's trying to protect them. But I wouldn't go to jail for them. His dad, that's a part of his defense team, was like, hey, you better turn this stuff over. And he thinks his lawyers have fired him, but he's like, I'm done. I'm not going to say nothing more, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, child, you on your own. So Joe's making noise over there with the ice. I'm going to go to the gym. So, Joe also just mentioned before I turn the camera on, he goes, that man has us starving when we could have had money. That man that's selling my books. I'm back to him again. This is how the day started. This is how the day gonna end. It really hurts my heart, guys, because had this man even given me $300 a month when the books, maybe the books didn't pick up right away. Let's give him some leeway, right? Maybe it didn't pick up in the first year, but since then, I mean, January he sold 120 something books, and February he sold 170 something books, which means you guys are buying. I've got 40,000, almost 40,000 subscribers at the cooking channel and 6,000 at the review channel. That's what, 46,000 people that follow me. Maybe some of the 6,000 are the same people now. But I'm just saying that you guys are actually patronizing and buying my book, and for that I'm grateful. But I'm not getting none of that money, and I won't even have books for sale in a while until I can redo. So for all of you that have bought that book, treasure it, because I don't think that book will ever exist again, because I'm not buying books from this man. You know, he claims he's going to check with his department to send me out a check to see if they have any check. He's not going to send nothing. And if he sends anything, it's going to be 60 bucks, 100 bucks. I'll cash it too, and I'll make sure it clears. Then I'll send him the cease and desist. cease and desist. I said cease and desist. Maybe that's what I want for him. Joe, I want him to be deceased. So, anyways, let's get back quickly into this political thing. So that idiot Sam Nunberg, N-U-N is his name. He was Steve Bannon before Steve Bannon was on the campaign trail. He was the one that told Trump to run as an outsider and also to run on immigration. And that's when Trump came out about all Mexicans are rapists and blah, blah, blah. So he's an idiot that deserves to go, Joe, a car coming. He's an idiot that deserves to go to jail. And if he defies Mueller, Mueller's gonna take him down like a big fat elephant. Boom. I was calling him Garth Brooks because he kind of looks like Garth Brooks, but I'm gonna call him Numbskull because he's stupid. You don't lie to federal investigators and federal prosecutors and grand juries. You just don't do that. You just don't do that. I mean, you're better off just telling the truth, you know? Did I ever tell you guys that I want to be a grand juror? That's what they say when you call for your thing for, what do you call it thing, Joe? Jury duty? They say, please put in your juror ID. The man sounds weird. The computer, please put in your juror ID. I wanted to be a grand juror, but it's a full-time job. You don't get paid hardly anything. It's like a service type job. And you sit on these empaneled jury where you listen to evidence to see if there's enough evidence to bring a case. I would love it. Y'all know I love juicy gossip. I would love it. But no, sadly, I don't have enough money to do that kind of work. And Joshua feels like I'll be the one that the crazy man will stalk and come kill. They'll find the juror dead. The grand juror dead. Oh my goodness. So for dinner, I had chicken breast, 3 ounces, and I had half of a grapefruit. After I had the lunch, I felt really, really great, and I did not want to mess that up. So later I'll have a protein shake. So I'm building up slowly back towards the calories that I should be having. I think I told you guys already. I'm not sure what all I've said today because I've been in a rage all day today. But I'm going to go for the ultrasound on Thursday morning at 8:30. I have to fast for 8 hours, which is not hard for me because it's the kind of fasting where you can still drink water. And it's just laying down there for such a long time. Sometimes if I lay too flat, I'll get a little bit dizzy, but they work with you. And yeah, I think Joe can go in on that one too because it's not x-ray, it's just ultrasound. So he can sit in on that one. But it's set. I'm going to go for my ultrasound, and I am expecting that they're not going to find anything more horrible than what we already know. 2 pull-ups. Maybe they'll find something good and they're gone. I am praying that they don't find a bad gallbladder. And if they do find that, I'm praying that that's all they find. You know, you can't take things for granted. You can just keep on praying and speaking the word over yourself about being healed. I feel good right now, though. I don't have any bloating or anything like that. So that's why I feel like I can go to the gym. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up the video. I'm trying to stay on top of these vlogs where I can upload them every night. Thank you for your love and support. Keep lifting me up in prayers as I lift you up in prayers. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Au revoir. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?